G. I am super excited to have you be a part of this new show that follows my journey through entrepreneurship. Most importantly, I get to introduce you to the people I've met along the way as I build my business and help others build their business. Join me to be inspired, uplifted every time you watch the show. Hey, welcome to the Jenn G show. It's Thursday night, so we must be meeting someone interesting. So I'm super excited. But before we start, I just want to thank everybody who was so supportive last week when we had Miss Wheelchair Florida, on the show, Christine Gardner. She is definitely going for the competition for Miss Wheelchair America. It starts July 1st, and I want to give a big shout out to everyone who supported her, but she still needs a little more to go. So if you go to Christine Gardner's Facebook page, please support her on her way to the Miss Wheelchair America competition. And let's definitely support our Florida girl on her way. So with that said, I also want to announce that we're very close to the launch of MobiPop, my new company that is going to change the way digital marketing is done. Stay tuned. Details are coming. I would like to announce that we are going to have a launch party, and our launch party is set, date TBA, at Crazy Uncle Mike's, which is a super cool place. I was there with the Brooklyn Cafe, and I spoke with Crazy Uncle Mike. It's got a great vibe. I think we're looking somewhere in July, and as soon as I know, I'll let you know. More importantly, follow me. Please go to your text function and to the number 80800. Text the word WIN, W-I-N. When you do that, you'll get my digital business card. Contact me. Let's talk. I'd love to hear your story and get you on the show. The more people we meet along the way, the more we can grow our network. And I always say, network your network. And that's what this is all about. With that said, someone very dear to me in my network is David Nakava.
Hi, Jen.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me here.
Really appreciate you coming on the show.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. I think the world of you. And then, when you asked me the other day to come on the show, I said, oh, wow, a great opportunity. Always awesome to even just spend some time with you and talk about, just what we're up to. And so I love that. So thank you. Appreciate it.
No, I really appreciate you coming on because as I learn more and more about what you do, I learn more and more value you can bring to people in their everyday lives. So let's dive into that right now.
Well, yeah. So just to second, what she was talking about, I'm very excited about you and launching this whole MobiPop business and all the marketing and I deal a lot with small business owners, different entrepreneurs and professionals in the area. And I think they are totally going to just rave and love what you're going to be able to do for them at such an affordable price. So I'm super excited about that. And when you mentioned that you're going to do your launch event at Crazy Uncle Mike's, it totally triggered a thought for me because I have a partnership with a company, and Crazy Uncle Mike's is actually a partner with our shopping platform. The website is shop.com. And what happens is when people go there, if they have an account with us, which is totally free, they get cash back for anything that they purchase there. So we have over 6 million customers, and we drive traffic to local businesses. So the local businesses, they love that, right?
So I can go on shop.com, open a free account, go to Crazy Uncle Mike's, have a dinner, some adult beverages, and then I get cash back?
Exactly. Yeah, I have. I did a Facebook post a long time ago, and a person up in New York who was a friend of a friend. You know how Facebook works. Everybody just sees everything. So it was great. I did the post. She messaged me and she said, "This is interesting. What kind of?" Because we had a national program with Forever 21, I think at the time.
Okay.
So we take on different retailers. Like we had Exxon, we had Baskin Robbins, and so we had some sort of retailer at the time. And she said she messaged me, and I gave her instructions on how to set up the account. She basically set it up and forgot about it because all you have to do is you put in the 16-digit numbers of your debit card or your credit card. She forgot about it, ended up going to a sushi restaurant maybe 40, 50 times and racked up over $200 in cash back.
She didn't even know it.
She didn't know it. So I called her up and I said, hey, let's go on a shopping spree now because you have cash back money. So usually people they don't take it into their bank account. They could get a direct deposit, but they use it. The reason I have these products here is people set up this cash back account. They go and they dine out or they shop online, and that's the link over there. Actually, Freddie, we gotta capitalize the W and capitalize the S on there. Otherwise, that link won't work. Okay. But anyway, so they rack up this money, and I have thousands of products that I retail on the website. And they can use the cash back to buy the products.
So now I can go out to eat to my favorite restaurant or pump gas or do whatever I need to do.
Right.
Plus, I can get some healthy products in the
Exactly.
intro.
Yeah. So I'm in my biggest vertical in the products is health and nutrition. Actually, I help doctors carry the products, but really I help just everyday average people get their hands on these things, and they're really cutting edge formulas. So that's what people can do. They can rack up the cash back either by shopping online or going to places like Crazy Uncle Mike's or tens of thousands of other restaurants all across the country. And I have hundreds of people as clients doing this, and they have a free account. They're going to spend the money anyway, and they end up earning some like 5 to 10% back from the shopping that they're already doing.
And isn't that the way now? Because I feel like people always, there's so many different ways to earn money back, but it's kind of constricted that you have to, you can only go here, but you can only go there. But it sounds like to me, like Shop.com has a whole host of places you can go.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Is just taking on as many as possible. And if there's a place that you like and they're not a partner, I could go knock on their door and say, hey, would you like access to our 6 million customers? We can drive traffic to you. I can bring them on as a partner.
Oh, that's good. All right. We'll give a list because I have a lot of sushi restaurants I go to. But I have checked the list before because I do shop.com. So I've definitely checked the list before. So I know where I'm going to eat and how much money I'll get back.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are selling products and whatnot, but I got started in this company, my partnership with this company, because I was trading time for money as a traditional employee. I was working as an engineer in New York City with hedge funds. Then I moved on to fitness training. A lot of people know me as a fitness trainer. I was doing that. But everything that I was doing, I was trading my hours of service for money. Right. And it's just a very limiting way to make money. And as, like we're both entrepreneurial minded. I wanted, the L factor, right? I call it the L factor. I say it's the missing ingredient in everyone's financial recipe, and that L factor is leverage, right? Do something once, build something once, create a network of engines running for you, and so that you can move on and do something else, and then those engines are paying you while you sleep.
Right.
You have the leverage, right? So I tell people all the time, whether you have you have an existing business or you're a traditional employee, you don't have to switch careers. You don't have to completely change what you're doing. You can have this leverage in addition to what you're doing. And that's what I have with shop.com and the products. So I want to show you a little bit about, about some of these things, and I want to show you why people would want them and why they're special, and, what they could get. Thank you for the correction on the link there. It's bit.ly/why shop. That little link will take people to a place where they can just watch a quick little video about why they would want to use the website, how they could use it, where they can go exactly to set up the account, to get that Shop Local account, and then come to your launch event.
Right.
Go to Crazy Uncle Mike's. But I also do a weekly free giveaway. Right, I do as much as I can. I actually have a gift for you.
Oh, I love gifts.
That looks a little bit like what I do with my weekly giveaway.
We could do like an unveiling of what a weekly giveaway looks like.
Well, yeah.
I love it.
So I'll show you some of this stuff. But recently, do you know DJ Khaled? He's really popular.
Really popular.
Yeah, he's really
and
popular.
And he's a huge Instagram following.
Right. He just hosted Saturday Night Live. He was on Ellen and all these. So he did a big promo with the company. The founders of the company, they live down here in Miami, and so he's promoting an energy product. He's got two energy products.
Through you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. I'm giving away to the viewers of this show tonight. I'm giving away a case of the energy product.
A case?
Yeah, a case of the energy product.
Oh my gosh.
And a free download of his album. So he just did this promotional collaboration with the company, And I mean, I think it should say a lot. If somebody of that stature is doing a promo with this
Right.
company, there's credibility there. But
Yeah.
you know these things, right? This is a vitamin product called Isotonics.
Right. So
If-
this isotonics. That's the one that I take every day.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. So you got started on that, and this is just like a daily vitamin packet. There's a bunch of different things in there: B vitamins, calcium, multi, and an antioxidant. But what makes this stuff special is it gets into the bloodstream like an IV, right? We didn't reinvent the vitamin, but they reinvented the delivery system.
Right.
I think it was over 20 years ago, they acquired this company and they made it part of the model. But these are things that you just mix the powder with a specific amount of water and you drink it, and you get over 90% of the ingredients of what's on the label into the bloodstream within 15 minutes.
What's interesting too, first of all, it doesn't taste gross because I've tasted a lot of things, and
Yeah.
I don't know who makes up these flavors, but they'll put on like chocolate mocha, and it's like, no, that's not. I don't
Right.
even know
No,
who
well,
made
listen,
that up.
if I have a lot of people using this stuff and it tastes terrible, they're not going to buy it again. So it doesn't make sense,
Right,
right?
it doesn't, because
You know?
I know it's not a taste test, but it helps.
Sure.
And I will tell you the other thing I found: energy.
Yeah.
This has given me a boost of energy. I not want to ever drink these artificial energy drinks
Right.
because they're so bad for you.
Sure.
But I am one who needs a lot of energy. So this definitely was the answer to that. for
Cool.
sure.
Yeah, that must have been the B vitamins. Not to get too scientific or anything, but most people have a gene that prevents them from absorbing B vitamins from their food, and
Oh,
this has an
interesting.
active form, so it gets into. That's what most people feel because you take a multivitamin. What are you going to feel? Nobody's running home from the drugstore and saying, "Oh my God, that multivitamin just changed my life." It's
Right.
It's something that you just do. But the B vitamins people feel, and then this is our number one product. It's something called OPC3. I wanted to just kind of highlight that. I have a lot of people using this. We sell about $4 million a week
Okay.
of this product globally. And there's a really, really well-studied ingredient in here called pycnogenol. It's a pine tree bark extract.
Yeah, I never
and
heard that in my life.
Yeah, and it's just great overall for people's cardiovascular health and for their joint health and their skin health. So amazing stuff.
Is that a liquid, or does that need to be
This,
mixed with anything?
All of these things, they're powders.
Okay.
And you mix. So you take the overcap off, and this top little cap comes off, and you mix just the powder. You take a cap full of the powder and you mix it with 2 ounces of water, stir it up and drink it. And that's a lot. We're down here in South Florida. There's a huge geriatric population.
Yeah.
They don't like to swallow pills, right? So it's very amenable to them. And then a lot of people have dysfunctional guts, so they can't absorb. So the drink and the delivery system lends itself really well to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I don't want to go on and on and on about products, but this other thing over here is a chocolate mocha powder. I can't live without this stuff. Every day I mix it to sweeten my coffee, and it's got a very powerful herb in there that promotes mental acuity, fat loss, and energy. It's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So all right, so I get these things, and this is kind of one of my biggest problems with vitamins. I never know when to take them, when to take what with what. Do you
Sure.
put together a system? Because if
Yeah.
not, what happens is I take all these things that maybe are counteractive with each other,
Right.
and then I'm like, I don't understand why it's not working.
Sure. Yeah, well, listen, every single person is unique. Every single person already has their brand loyalty to whatever they like and what they're doing. A lot of times I meet people, they have $1,000 full of junk essentially in their medicine cabinet, and I'm not going to go ask them to go buy something else.
Right.
But over time, I help them upgrade to a better delivery system because that's the key, right? You want to absorb what you're using,
Right.
And that's why we see our doctors. Why we have our doctors have that same language with their patients. They try to understand what their patients are doing, and then we go, we have them say to their patient, let's upgrade you to a better delivery system, right? And if they're gonna do that, they're gonna gain more of a benefit, and they're gonna feel better.
Which is interesting because I know, and I've heard this a lot on Dr. Oz,
Yeah.
that if you don't take the right delivery system, you will evacuate the most, whatever you put in when
Right.
you go to the bathroom, it'll all come out. You've sent nothing to where it needs to go.
Sure. Yeah. No. The time you mentioned the timing. I went off on a tangent. The timing is important, but really it just comes down to what are people doing? What's their lifestyle? Right. What's appropriate for them? So it's all an individual thing. I always I talk to people on a case by case basis. If you go to that link, you'll see my phone number. People can feel free to text or call me.
Will you do consultations with people?
Sure, yeah. Just talk to them over the phone. It's not any sort of formal thing.
Right.
And I'm not a medical professional, but I've dealt with a lot of people, and I know enough to, just kind of use caution and do what's right for people.
Plus your background in fitness.
Right. Sure. Yeah, I've spent over about 15 years now in the fitness world, working with thousands of people. So I've done that.
Yeah.
But I have a gift for you.
All right, I was going to say, more importantly, what's my present?
Right, what's your present, right?
Like, these are all great, and I use these, and
now that the science and all that's out of the way.
What's my present?
Right, so it's so cool. I mean, like, just think about it like this. Everybody buys stuff, right?
Right.
Regardless of your income level, you got to buy stuff, right? You're going to go spend. So if you could own a store for peanuts where you would buy your stuff, why would you not own the store?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the company's model, right? And I help people own the store for peanuts and then have a big mouth and tell a bunch of other people about it and grow a network and, develop a residual income from that. But the company developed this concept and this campaign called the shopping annuity. And that's why I'm wearing this T-shirt here.
Okay. I was going to say,
this big S stands for the shopping annuity.
I just thought, Super Dave.
Super Dave, right? Either one, right? Either one. But so it's the shopping annuity, right? And what's the shopping annuity? It's really this concept of converting your spending into earning, right? So they have a really incredible system to keep track of what people are buying, and then there's margins in what people are buying, and that's where the commissions and the profits come from.
Okay.
Come from for people.
Right.
So they contracted with a bunch of different manufacturers to bring to market simple things that people use on an everyday basis, like a really high quality toothpaste, right? You're going to use toothpaste anyway.
I am.
Why not have a shopping annuity toothpaste, right?
Toothpaste.
They're
whitening.
Yeah,
I love
and
that.
then we have hundreds of thousands of partners across the world,
and
they survey. They basically survey them, so they don't bring to market anything that people aren't going to buy. They go, do 100,000 people use toothpaste, and would they buy toothpaste? And they go, okay, and they bring to market a toothpaste. And so and
it's
then
strategic.
It's very strategic.
I love it.
Very strategic, not wasteful at all. One of the recent releases was flushable wipes, right?
Oh,
so not trying to tell you anything, but flushable wipes.
I take everything. I will take these. I'd be very happy.
Yeah, and then there's a hand sanitizer, right? So this is stuff that people use. But I also got you a little catalog, right? This is a catalog. This is a catalog of all the stuff that we have. And the reason I brought it for you is so that you can get an idea of all the different products that we carry.
Oh, wow.
Because then what I do is I give a lot of this stuff at wholesale, right, to people. I'm really just interested in the volume, right, moving the products.
Sure.
So for like Father's Day, for bridal showers, for birthdays, how many times do people come into that situation where they're like, I don't know what to get?
Right.
Right? I want to be the guy that they call and go, hey, David, I got to put together a little bundle of products or something for a gift.
Right.
And then I do that at wholesale. They save money with me. They get a nice bundle of awesome products, right? I teach them how to rack up money through their existing shopping with the cash back, and boom, we got a shopping annuity.
And I'm all about building a basket, and you just hit jackpot with me. Skincare.
Yeah, skincare's a big one.
A jackpot.
Yeah, they're all multi-billion-dollar markets, right? That's why we're in them, right? We know that people are already spending money in these places, so they don't even make anything. This company, they don't make any of this. They go directly to the suppliers that are making the best items, and then we get a bulk rate discount because we contract with them and have them make a cutting-edge product for us that we distribute through word-of-mouth advertisement through people like me.
I'm already distracted by the skincare. I mean, it's like the quality of product that's, oh my gosh.
They're top notch. They're top notch.
Now,
yeah.
Anybody who knows me knows.
Oh, wait a second.
100%.
Scroll back there.
You had me at lashes.
At lashes. I want you to point out there's a couple of makeup palettes that just came out. So go back a couple of pages towards the end. No, the other way.
Towards the other way.
Yeah. There's like these really bright, colorful. No, not that.
Not this.
Keep going.
These are nice too, though.
Keep going. Yep, there they are.
Oh.
Right? So really beautiful makeup palettes. I don't know the first thing about makeup.
I can't imagine.
I don't know the first thing about makeup. But I know
but you
that
know?
a woman knows where the lipstick goes, right?
That's
She
right.
knows where it goes. She knows where the eyeshadow goes. So, I walk around, I have conversations, and I just, I chat with women. I go, hey, your makeup looks great. What are you using, right? And go, hey, would you try my stuff, right? And they do. So,
Absolutely, yeah. And you know what I like about all this? It is everyday. Well, I just saw pet things. It's everyday products that you need. You have to brush your teeth. For me, I have to wash my face, moisturize, and then I have to
right.
get my pet something healthy.
I counted the other day.
Yeah.
I use over 30 products a day myself. Most of them
Oh,
are
so
health.
can you imagine my count?
It's crazy. And so I'm like, man, this company is brilliant. They got me good, you know?
Yeah.
Like I am just like, and and when I run out, I am like an addict. I'm
Right.
like, I got to order more stuff. I got to fill it up. And I love it. And I feel great. My blood labs look great because of that. So I'm a happy camper.
Do you have like an auto ship on things?
Yeah, but I don't really use it
You
much
don't
for
use it?
people. I love to keep a relationship going with people. We're doing good on time.
We're doing great.
I love to keep a relationship with people and just kind of make sure that their stuff is arriving in good shape. They're happy with it. They're getting results from it. If there's something else that they're having a problem with, I like to keep that open dialogue with them. But most people are just happy customers. I never try to push business ownership on them.
Right.
Just keep them as happy customers. Give them lots of benefits, little bonuses. But the people that really want to generate an income with it, there's an opportunity for them to do that there. So
I'm
yeah.
a huge fan, as everybody knows, of multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
If you're relying on one paycheck, or if you're relying on being the only person bringing in money within your network, you're really limiting yourselves. Plus, at times that 9-to-5 job, you can't go travel, but with something like this, you can do this anywhere.
Right. Well, I have a lot of friends that are in, multi-level companies,
Right.
and it gets a bad rap sometimes from people, but it's more and more becoming accepted as a mainstream thing.
Yeah.
People are making money. People are making serious money. And we have people like Richard Branson and Robert Kiyosaki and
Right.
Warren Buffett, a lot of different big, huge, very intelligent personalities that are endorsing the profession.
Right.
But, the thing with multi-level a lot of times is that it creates competition because it's kind of modeled after traditional business.
Right.
There's no levels in this company. I mean, we pay commission to infinity. I just grow a network of other people
Right.
doing this, and they continue to pay the commission. And the other thing is, if I bring on a new partner that really loves these things and they want to build a business, I have the ability to take the commission from my business and put it all the way down to the bottom of the organization, give them the commission from my sales, and everybody in between gets it. I haven't seen that anywhere.
Wow, I never even heard of that because
Yeah.
I've done direct sales before,
Yeah.
direct marketing, and I've never heard of that type of comp plan ever, which now kind of takes that stigma away that if you're the last man in, you get nothing, but
Right.
they've taken that away where we want everyone to win.
Right. That's the argument most people have is like, oh, it's just going to be one of those things where only the guy at the top makes money, and it's just not true anymore.
Well, and this is what I honestly think with direct marketing programs. The products now are so good, and business has changed.
Yeah.
Like the brick and mortar stores, unfortunately, haven't kept up with the times or haven't really met the public's need. And
Right.
when you can source from a lot of different sources to meet the need, especially with Shop.com, who then survey people and say, what do you need?
Right.
You
Right.
know now this is direct marketing with a purpose.
Sure. Well, so the reason I continue to move forward with this company is that I know it's built for the long term. There were tenets that they founded the company with, that they wanted this to be long lasting, and it's one of the main things is knowing who your market's going to be, how much your market is going to want to buy
Right.
before you even bring to market a product. Very smart, very, very smart plan. But we're running out of time. Let's go back to your company a bit, right?
MobiPop, sure.
Let's
We can
talk about your company.
MobiPop.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So MobiPop, I'm building the website right now, so stay tuned. There's a lot of great stuff that we're going to go on with MobiPop, and it will be a very simple, easy, fun digital marketing platform that has a whole host of things that you can do, and it takes away the stigma of digital marketing. So the goal is you grow your business and we'll grow your client base.
Right. I love you mentioned there was a couple of specific things that I think a lot of people need to hear about that they'd be really interested in. Like, right, so you offer the paper cards,
We
right,
offer a
and a
paper
digital card.
and a digital card. So we professionally build your digital card for you that looks any way you'd like it to look. Additionally, with the digital card is text marketing strategies. So we're starting to do a drip campaign through
Right.
your text. So when somebody goes on your digital card and they say, you know, they download your card, a text will come back, say, thank you so much for downloading my card. I'd like to offer you a free home renovation, you know, information or whatever you'd like to offer them. So the drip market campaign really keeps the engageability with your clients. So.
Yeah.
But I know we're running out of time, and I'm already super excited about skincare.
Yeah.
How can people find you?
Okay, so just so everybody knows, everybody that just sends me a message if they want, I give away a package of 3 of these vitamins, like a little 3-day trial. So I'm happy to give that out to the audience, anybody who would like, so that they can try them out. There's no risk with that. And if they want to find more information about just the vitamins, that's rapidvitamins.com. But that's RAPID vitamins.com. But if you go to this link on the bottom of the screen, that'll show you a little quick video about how the website works. And then there's buttons there that you can click to set yourself up with an account. And then I'll reach out to you and set it up.
Awesome. Thank you so much, David.
Thank you.
Well, this was chock full of information. I'm definitely going to go through this. I look forward to seeing everyone next week when we meet somebody new. Don't forget to support Miss Wheelchair Florida on her way to Miss America. And I'll see you again. Follow me. Text 80800. Text the word WIN. And let's get Moby popping.
Thanks
see
so
you
much.
Soon. Thanks,
Take care.
David. Thank you so much for spending this half hour with me and my guests at the Jenn G Show, sponsored by MobiPop. Looking forward to seeing you next week where we connect, communicate, and collaborate. Have a great evening.
AM 1470.